Hi guys, Sam here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Firstly, Happy New Year for all of those who are new here. And today I have an awesome video. Today I'm going to go through my top 10 Facebook ad creatives going into 2024. Now this is primarily for local business marketing, so whether that's home improvements, whether that's gyms, studios, aesthetics, whatever it might be, these 10 creatives are going to work for you. Now these are the 10 creatives that we've run last year. So across the agency, across multiple different clients, these 10 creatives worked throughout the year, and these were some of the best performing creatives. I'm going to show you the exact example so you can see them. Like it's, we'll be fully transparent here so you can see the exact creatives that we're using. And you can implement these for several different industries. There's no limit onto how you can use these. You can take them, you can adapt them, you can change them. But these are 10 ideas that you can start implementing today, either for yourself or for your clients within your agency. Now, if you didn't know already, I run a school community, which I'm going to link down below. We do one group training call per week where you can bring your biggest problems, whether that's Facebook ad creatives, and we can screen share, we can go through all those issues, whether that's sales, whether that's marketing, whether that's client getting strategies for your marketing agency. You can join, and we limited capacity to 25 members before Christmas. We hit that, and I'm going to reopen for another 25 spots for January. So if you want to join that, I'll leave a link down below. So we're going to get straight into the video. Before we get into it though, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below with letting me know what you want to see next, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hi guys, it's Sam here again. So we're going to get straight into it. So I have compiled not necessarily my top 10 ads, but my top 10 ad styles that I've run in 2024 for various different clients, various different products. And just to give you some context, all of these creatives can be used for more or less any different niche that you work in. It doesn't have to be home improvements, it doesn't have to be gym studio, it doesn't have to, whatever, it doesn't have to be any of those. These can work for literally any product. It's more styles that's going to hopefully give you guys some ideas that you can then work from. So we're going to go straight into it. I've got my previews up here, and I'm going to go through these one by one, and I'm going to show you these different concepts. So number one, and these are in, by the way, no particular order. These are just 10 styles that are working in 2023, and as we go into 2024, I feel like these styles are going to work as well. So number one is headline grid images. Now this is super basic, but we've been using these all year. Now these are just like grid images, so 2 by 2 grid. You've got this style here, which is just an image, and would often add maybe the client's logo or the client's reviews on Trustpilot or something like that, so that you could have like a Trustpilot review score here on the top right. This can be great for either before and after, so you can have before after here, but you can also use like two different angles. So let's say, for example, you're doing, I don't know, something that has a visible before and after, but potentially an internal and an external. So you could have an internal before and after, external before and after. You can also add before, after if you want to, but we tend to just leave it as grids. Another awesome way is just to show the different types of products you sell. So if you've got various different, I don't know, products or whatever it is, you would have one different variation of that product in each element of that grid. We'll also sometimes add benefits or a headline in the center of this grid, so you can see here. So this might be like a free quote, or this might be a price, or this might be, like you see here, pay nothing until 2025 finance deal. Is an easy way to do this. You can see this is how it will look on Instagram story. Now all of our ads will get transitioned for or like edited for stories and for post ads on Instagram and Facebook. So you can see here, we would just move this up and put this into a portrait format, move the everything down so you've got space for the client's name, and also there's a lot of mistakes I see is where they put all of this stuff up here and it just gets covered by the company Instagram handle. So that's what I've done there. Number two is selfie videos. Now this isn't necessarily accessible for everybody, okay? Now if you're working with a client, you may not be able to get access to content like this. You're not going to be able to hear this.
Do you want to hit the ground running in the new year with your strength and fitness?
You can hear
Do you want
it.
to get strong?
Yeah, you won't be able to hear this on the video, but it's a selfie video. This is actually my partner's gym that we did. It was just like we kind of scripted out what the offer was going to be. She recorded a selfie video sort of saying, hey, we're here in our gym. It works really well if you have like a local business that's in like a local area. So you can use local landmarks. So you can be near the river, or you can be near the church, or whatever the local landmarks are, or on the high street. They can record their selfie videos there, and then you can just edit over some clips. So we edited over some like B-roll clips. We edited over some clips of the gym, the studio, like a little tour. Really easy. You could literally do this on like CapCut on your phone. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated, okay? People overcomplicate this stuff. So yeah, number two is selfie videos. Again, can pretty much work for any industry. Number three is a new trend that we started doing this year, which is AI voiceover videos. Again, you're not going to be able to hear it, but there's an AI voiceover here. I'll unmute for a second to see if you can hear.
Best way is to make sure your house is better than theirs. New windows can make your house...
So it's an AI voiceover. I used a tool called Eleven Labs. So I think it's spelled 11 Labs, like ELEV, like 11 Labs. And it's literally a voiceover tool. I think it's either free or it costs about $5 a month or something like that. But it allows you to produce these really good voiceover videos. So you can get fun with these. You can use funny scripts. You can do really simple ones. It's just like I suppose like an alternative to like an actual video from the client, but you can use they're getting better and better, these voiceovers. So this is what we used to hire voiceover actors on Fiverr, that you would pay maybe £50, someone would record a voiceover for you. Now literally no need. Use 11 Labs. The voiceovers are almost perfect. You can do American accents, English accents, female, male, and like old, young. So if your target demographic is like a 60+, you can use an older voice. Yeah, super good. That's number 3 is AI voiceover videos. Number 4, we're going to get into priced images. Now this only works for some products, as an example. Only works if your product is, you know, a good price point. Like if your client has a very, very competitively priced product, or potentially running an offer where they have a particular price point which they're advertising, this can work really well. It's not going to work really well for a super high-end company who's advertising, you know, their prices are above average and their service delivery is high. Like, it's not going to be an incentive. If price isn't the incentive, then I wouldn't use these ones. But like for us this year, definitely priced images has worked really, really well. So it's just a simple one. And again, you can use this in several different styles. You could use the grid format with the price. You could use like just a headline at the top. We've got hundreds of different variations of these running. So just another example for you guys to try out. Number 5 is Reels, and specifically, because there's going to be a few more Reels on here, is ASMR style Reels. Now, I don't know if I've used the correct terminology for this, but this kind of stuff. So if your client is a patio cleaning company, if they're facial reconstruction, like, you know, facial aesthetics, if they're whatever it is, like something that has a visual, something that has a kind of transformation, you can use like time lapses. You can do like this, which is just a short clip, and we've added the before and after underneath, so the client can actually see that, and it's quite cool. But like these work really well. These are the kind of videos that go viral on TikTok, and if something's going viral on TikTok, there's a good chance it's going to work well as an ad. So you get loads of organic engagement. The lead cost is really cheap. And this one works really well, and I would usually plop the client logo in the middle, or I would just run this video on its own with like a, you know, ad headline and ad image like that. That can work really well as well. We're going to go down to the next selection, the bottom 5. So number 6 is simple before and afters. Again, it still works really well. This actually should say images. This stuff like this, it's super simple, and sometimes people think it's too simple, but it does work. Okay, if you're selling a product with a visual transformation, you know, it doesn't have to be home improvements. It could be literally anything with a visual transformation. A before and after will work. Okay, we add these little images here, the icons. It just adds a little bit of, I guess, it's a little bit more eye-catching. Sometimes we add borders around it. You know, sometimes we use bright colors. Again, it's just super simple, old school, but it does still work very well. And then that leads to number 7, which is transitions or before and after videos. So we've got this one here, which has before images. So it's like before, we'll do a selection of images. We might do a bunch of these, one for each different image or product they've got. And then we've got after. And this doesn't have to be videos. You could do after images as well. Can work really well in Instagram story ads, can work really well on Facebook timeline ads. Again, very simple, very effective. It's just a video format of this. You could literally run this, and you could also run this. Test both, see which one works the best for you. Now we're down to number 8. Anyone who's old school advertiser on Facebook will remember back in maybe 2017, 2016, was like they called them carpet bomb style videos. Okay, I'm going to explain what these are. These are essentially videos that do all the explaining you need in the video itself. So they call out the problem, and they call out the solution, and then they give you a call to action. It's that simple. Problem, solution, call to action. Okay. So like this one here. This is one example that we've done. Flat roof in need of repair. Now this could say anything. Like, does your roof leak? It could be, are you feeling out of shape after Christmas? Like, it could be anything. Okay, it's calling out the problem, the main problem that your customers are facing, and then it's solution mode. So it's providing a solution. We add a few benefits in there, like guarantees and what they get in as part of the offer, stuff like this. And then there would be a call to action at the end. So that might be get a price, that might be book a free consultation, whatever that might be. And you can see here, call to action. They're usually between 30 and 40 seconds long. And and they work really, really well. What you can do as well, if you want to get creatives, you can test different pain points at the start of the video. So you can have 3 core pain points, you can have 3 different videos, and you can just test which one does the best. Another amazing way of utilizing these is to retarget viewers. So anybody who has watched, usually I would say 50 to 75% of the video, depending on how long it is, you would then retarget them with more ads. And obviously, if you are running this, you could end up getting thousands and thousands of views. So it's a really good way of building up retargeting audiences. If people don't have that particular problem, like they're generally not going to watch the video. So it's a really good way of filtering people out. Okay, and then you can then create lookalikes. You can create more ads to retarget them, this kind of stuff. So it works super, super well. Worked well 6 years ago, still works well today. Again, all of these ads need to be paired with a good offer. Really important that they're partnered with a good offer. Your offer is center point, that's most important. But in this video, we're just talking about creatives. Number 9, again, something you may not be able to have control over is what I've called like image drop video. I stole this from another company or brand that I found on Facebook, but it's essentially like you can use before images, you can use design images. In this one here, we've got a CAD drawing or design, and then I'm dropping it to show the finished product. Okay, very short, very simple, very effective. Takes 10 seconds to film. You can either get your client to do it or you can do it yourself. But they work really, really, really well. They also go super, they do super well organically as a TikTok or as an Instagram reel and stuff like that. So that's just number 9 today. And you can use different variations. You can have an image, a before image of the product there, and then the after image at the end. And number 10 isn't a particular creative, but it's just like, a piece of advice, which is just to get creative. So this example here is so random. It's just like, it's an image of a roof and it changes the weather behind it. It goes from snowy to sunny to rainy, and on a constant loop. So on Facebook, it would consistently loop around. You can see again, constant loop as a reel. We'd use this as an Instagram reel. And I think people forget there's no right or wrong way of advertising. So you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Just try different concepts. Sit down there and write down some ideas and just test them out. If you've got a designer, get him to try them out. If you haven't, go and find someone on Fiverr who can just knock up some concepts, some cool ideas. And there's literally no limit to how much you can test on Facebook. So get creative is number 10. So that's all of them for today. I appreciate you listening. Speak to you soon. So guys, thank you for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know what's working for you, or any questions you've got, any topics you want me to cover. And as always, like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel more than you can imagine. And I'm just happy that we're nearing on 10,000 subscribers. One of my goals last year was to just start posting more regularly. I did that, and we managed to grow to, I think, 8,500 subscribers now, which is absolutely incredible. This year, the goal is to hit 25,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can hit 10,000 subscribers in the next few weeks. So make sure you like and subscribe down below. As I mentioned before, you can join the school community. We're going to open 25 slots for January. We filled up in December pretty quickly, but we're opening for 25 slots in Jan. So if you want to join that group, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.